Hey Al, Arnold Diaz from Fox 5. I want to talk to you about the customers that you've been ripping off, Al. Why are you running?
If you're looking for a plumber, beware of fake business profiles. Fake business profiles are costing people a lot of money because people are claiming to be plumbers, claiming to be plumbing companies, and they're really not. So my guys found a video of a fake plumber, and this guy gets caught. He's up in New York, but I want you to listen to what all he's done, the kind of money that he's charged people, and how bad he's jacked them over. Make sure you stick around to the end for 2 questions in 2 minutes. So if you find great value here and you think there's anything that you really enjoy or you may want to share with somebody else, do me a favor, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything. And if you stay till the end, I'm going to tell you some things that you can do to determine if a company's real and if a plumber really has a license. So let's go ahead and jump in here. Now, my guys have told me a little bit about this. This is a plumber who gets caught up in New York scamming people, claiming to be a plumber, collecting money from them, taking their money, and then, well, really not doing anything for it. This is pretty bad. So first of all, you've got Al. Now, when you're a plumber and you're getting chased down the street by the media, you've probably done something wrong.
Off, Al. Why are you running?
Al Lakis is the owner of Al's Heating Service in Bayside, Queens, which has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. You've tried the rest, now try the best.
You've tried the rest, now try the best. Pretty funny thing to have on your truck if you're not even a licensed plumber. So he's not only chasing this guy down the street, he's chasing him and his dog down the street. And the dog doesn't even turn to bite him because he knows, hey, Dad's kind of a crook.
Lakis is an unlicensed contractor who charges homeowners thousands of dollars to convert their houses from oil to gas heat.
I want to talk about one thing right there. He's converting houses from oil to gas. He's charging them $5,000 up front. That's normally a red flag. Here's the deal. Most plumbers don't charge up front. Now, even we do on bigger jobs, but it's got to be a job where we have subs, where we have contractors, where we have other people we're going to pay. I don't want to take the risk of me getting them over, having them do all the work that I've got to pay them, but our customer doesn't pay. So we normally make sure that a customer pays half down on any jobs that are just really sizable where we're going to need to do something like that. Now, we don't request cash for that, which a lot of these people do. They'll say, hey, look, if you'll pay me cash, I can give you a discount. And that's kind of scammy because number one, you know they're not paying taxes. Number two, they're probably not pulling permits and doing things like that, which are things you need to think about. So let's go ahead and follow this guy a little bit more.
That was 6 months ago. Did he do the work?
No work, no work, no coming.
Didn't do any of the work? And didn't give you the money back?
No money back.
Oh boy.
She and her husband, a cab driver, gave Lakis a check for $4,000, another for $1,000. Money they borrowed and now have to pay back.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money.
The owners of this Hicksville, Long Island house say after they paid Al's Heating Service $3,000, he came and took out their oil tank, but never completed the job.
They've BS'd them. Now, they did pay by check, so they've got proof that they paid for it. It wasn't cash. That's a big deal, but can you imagine paying somebody $5,000 and them doing nothing for you? Trust me, it happens.
Leaving the family without heat.
The homeowner wrote to Fox 5 that Al doesn't answer my phone calls.
Now, here's another one. He charged these people $3,000 to change, again, from oil to gas. He comes over and removes their oil tank, so they have no way to heat their home. But he walks away with $3,000.
Gave Lakis a $2,500 deposit last July to install a new gas boiler, but the work was never done.
And here's one of the first signs you'll see. If they answer your phone when you're trying to hire them, meaning every time you call, they answer their phone like, oh my gosh, what can I do to help you? But then once you hire them, they don't answer their phone. That's when you need to start worrying because they don't want to talk to you because they know they're not going to do anything for you. This guy's making over $10,000 and not doing anything. Be careful, guys, because there are scammers out there. Now, let's get back to this.
Hey, Al. You're a scam artist.
He ducked into his home, but we later spotted him leaving in his company van, and we decided to follow to see where he went.
So I love that this guy follows Al home all the way to his house. But look, now he catches Al leaving. Al's going out to make a little bit more money.
Even as he got onto the Long Island Expressway, he finally pulled off the highway to speak with us. I showed him the customer's paperwork.
Paid you $5,000.
Yeah, we did work there, though. I believe we did some work there.
Not true. This homeowner says Al kept stalling, claiming he was waiting for his permit application to be approved.
Now this is funny because you can contact any city, and this is something we'll talk about later. Is this person really a legit contractor? Are they really pulling a permit? Are they doing what they're supposed to? You can tell here, he's not getting those things done.
They said you didn't even apply for
I
a
did
permit.
apply. I did apply.
No, he didn't. We checked the Department of Buildings website, clicked on permits in process for that address, and there were none listed.
I knew they were going to deny the permit.
So you
because-
never actually went through the process.
But I knew they were going to deny the permit.
He claims the homes have illegal basements. We don't know if that's true, but we do know Lakis is not legally qualified to get a permit.
Guys, if he's not legally qualified to get a permit, he's not legally qualified to do the work. Now, I'm not sure where you live, but here in Texas, you've got to have a license and you've got to work under a master. And this master has to actually be part of the company. You can't do like some companies out in Rockwall, I know, where a tradesman person is renting a master license and running a company. That's illegal. But anyway, let's get back to this.
In 2009, Lakis was caught doing illegal work, pled guilty, and was fined $750. In 2011, he was again charged with doing an illegal oil-to-gas conversion, but he never showed up in court. Lakis admits he's not licensed to do oil-to-gas conversions. He says an architect gets the permits for him, which is illegal.
I asked the buildings commissioner, are you able to do the work under an architect's permit? And he said no.
Well, that's what they're going to tell you. Everybody does it.
Everybody does it. And you're one of the people that shouldn't be doing it.
Shouldn't be doing it. Yes, sir.
And what about all the money he's been paid for work he never did?
Why don't you just give them their money back then?
Well, that's what I got to do. I mean, that's what I'm prepared
you
to do.
haven't done that?
I didn't get a chance to do it.
Didn't get a chance? He's had the homeowner's money for months. And what about the $37,000 he owes in unpaid court judgments? So into our Fox 5 Hall of Shame, we induct Al Lakis, owner of Al's Heating Service, an illegal contractor who takes the money and runs.
Al, all I can say, brothers, I hope you get what's coming to you. If you're a homeowner, let me tell you some things. First of all, when you go online and you look for a plumber, check the Better Business Bureau. Check with the city that you're in and find out if they're licensed to do work in your area. There's so many people out there that aren't licensed that are pulling scams like this and charging people money and actually leaving them without any work done. All right, 2 questions, 2 minutes. First question comes from Kenneth Provost. Kenneth's question is about hourly versus commission. It says, is it common for some companies to do both? I'm an apprentice, but the journeyman at the plumbing company I used to work for got both. They got hourly and their commission pay, they said, was under the table. It's probably not honest, it's probably not legit, but here's what some companies do. They bonus their people, they commission their people based on sales and things like that. I have seen that happen in the past. Me as a plumber, I always wanted to see something that I could see and make sense, that it was easy for me to know exactly how much money I was going to make every week. I think the incentive pay is an amazing thing. If you're a hard worker, you're a go-getter, you want to get things done, man, the commission pay or incentive pay is really the way to go. I love it. Should it be scammy and under the table? Probably not. Can they do both? Yes, I've seen an hourly pay plus commission or bonus, whatever you want to call it, and it's a good system. And it can be a real good system. Next question is, and it's from AJ's Carpet Cleaning and Services, hourly versus commission. It says, yes, question, do you have to be licensed to do hydrojetting work in the state of Texas? I'm from Little Laredo, Texas. Joining your channel, thanks for the information. The thing is, Jay, yeah. If you're working on the plumbing system, once you open the cleanouts, the plugs, the covers, anything at all, once you get into the plumbing system, you are supposed to be licensed in Texas. But maybe you think about going to work for a plumbing company, getting your apprentice license, and learning more and becoming a plumber. To me, I think it'll be better for you in the long run than working at a carpet service. Nothing against that, I just think you're going to make more money in plumbing. Thank you for writing in for 2 questions, 2 minutes. I appreciate it, and I really do love having you here. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the Expert Plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed or scammed.